Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for February 23rd through March 1st. All right, so I'm going to lay down some Lenormand cards. We're not going to look at these until the end of the reading. Okay, so this reading is going to be 7 questions reading. So it'll move pretty quickly, okay? 7 decks, 7 questions, and we'll just see what's going on with your connection, your person, and we'll go from there, all right? I am doing a special this week where you can actually get this reading, okay, for yourself, all right? So the first question that we're going to ask is, what does this person right now feel like they have with you? What do they feel like they have with you right now? All right. It's for Capricorn. What does this person feel like they have with you right now? We have the Fool. Okay, so I feel like your person feels like there's a sense of the unknown around this connection, around this relationship. They feel like they have a lack of information, okay? They might feel like they or you might have to take a great risk to know what is happening between the two of you. It's like the unknown. Why is that? We have the card of Temperance. So this is the card of Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. You know, it feels like emotions and passion between the two of you are in flux, out of balance. You guys don't know. In other words, you don't know if this person has emotion or passion for you. And, you know, you don't, you may not know what your emotion and passion for this person is, at least to the degree where it would turn into something really special. Both of you are in flux for some reason. What is that reason? We have 6 of Wands. Interesting. So this 6 of Wands speaks to victory in love. You know, the unknown, the Fool. I love the Fool. The unknown is, you know, I feel like both of you want victory in love with I feel like with each other, but you're both skeptical. There's skepticism here. Because neither one of you really knows what the other person's emotional level is towards you or you towards them. You know, and the passion, neither one of you know if there's that level of passion there. You might say, well, I have a lot of love or I have a lot of emotion for this person. I definitely have a lot of passion for this person. However, you know, are you telling them that? Are you doing anything about it? If you're not, that says something. That says something to your person. It says something in general. It says that you're not comfortable, you're not trusting enough of your person to be completely forthright with them. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? I've seen the Capricorn Sagittarius connection in many, many readings, all right? But it's like, what are you really doing? You know, are you comfortable just not knowing? Fool. That's what you have right now. You have a situation where you literally don't know. You don't know how the level of this person's passion or the level of this person's emotions towards you. You don't know. You both, I feel, want victory in this situation. You want victory in love, but it's more of a, I was going to say pipe dream, and that's what it feels like. It feels far away. It feels almost unattainable. It feels like it might feel a little bit like a fantasy. So, what does your person desire? What does your person desire from you? What does your person desire from this connection? Let's see. All right. We've got Knight of Cups. So this is what I was just saying. It's like Knight of Cups is, here we have this knight on this horse in the water, and there's the cup. This is about secret love, secret feelings. What does your person desire? They desire to keep things a secret, at least for now. Their feelings for you are being kept a secret. Why? We have Two of Swords. This person feels like they have to almost block you. They might know that you have feelings for them. Two of Swords. There's a choice that they need to make, and while they're deciding that choice, they might be blocking you, they might not be talking to you, they might be pulling away from you. A little bit of a selfish energy here. What's contributing to this? We have the Page of Wands. So it feels like, and I feel like this was you. I feel like you might have said something, you might have expressed your passion or your desire for this person. This person is taking that information and holding on to it. They're playing around with that in their head. They're, playing out what it feels like to be with you. They're playing out what a passionate connection might look like with you. They're enjoying the fact that they know that you have desire for them. So as far as what they desire to keep their feelings in the dark right now. That might feel very unfair to you. And I completely understand that. Why do people do that? They do that to preserve or protect themselves. I'm gonna kill my dog. Okay? You're my witness. Oh my gosh. It's like I can't hear myself when he's barking sometimes. And I resist putting him in the crate. I moved around my furniture. It has made a huge difference. But I swear, when people walk by with their dogs, and that's why I loved living in the forest. That is why I loved living in the forest. I really did. Okay? That's the one thing that I do not like about my new location. And it's not new anymore. It's almost 2 years. My God. But it's like anything, anybody getting out of their car, squirrels, bunnies, you know, and there's a ton of bunnies and squirrels around here, and we've got like a foot of snow on the ground still, so it's like, I would think that would diminish that, but he just, you know, he is the protector of the house. All right, so let's get into the next question here. What is your person afraid of? What is your person afraid of here? Ten of Swords. Okay, so at the end of the day, your person is afraid of being betrayed, having their heart stabbed. So this is important because you can't be afraid of this and not have any feelings for the person at the same time. If your person is afraid of being stabbed in the back by you or having their heart stabbed, that means their heart is involved, okay? But for some reason, they're afraid of betrayal here. You know, and that is possibly because they might have betrayed you in the past, or they might have experienced some type of betrayal in the past, and they don't want to repeat that. But this tells me, Ten of Swords tells me their heart is involved in some way when it comes to you. All right, so what do we have here? Four of Wands. Yeah. Four of Wands says your person, we're talking about what they're afraid of. They're afraid that they might have connected with you, somebody that they can have a long-term connection with, somebody that they can possibly marry. And at the same time, they're afraid of potential betrayal by you. And that's not to say that you would do that, but they have that fear. High Priestess. So there's this energy of there are things about you that they don't know. There are things that they probably wish they would have asked at a certain point, but they didn't. There are things that are behind the veil that they can't see. So what do? You know, they go into that Nine of Swords energy, Ten of Swords energy, worry about the worst case scenario, or worry about potential betrayal that will probably never happen, because they have a knowing around this. They have a knowing around the connection. They have this knowing that, you know, this could be a long-term beautiful connection, but they're not doing anything about it because they have that fear. Because they have that fear. So what is in this person's heart space when it comes to you? What does their heart say when it comes to you? Three of Pentacles. They want to be together with you. You know, at their core, at their heart level, they want to be together with you. They enjoy being with you. They enjoy listening to you. They enjoy hearing your voice. They enjoy any touch that happens between the two of you. They enjoy this. Their heart wants to be with you. Because Sun, it makes them happy. There is a lot of happiness around this connection. There's a lot of happiness around you. You make this person feel blissfully happy where they don't really think about what's going on around them. They like that feeling. And the more they like being around you, the more their heart enjoys being around you, the more their fear becomes unreasonable. I feel like the fear here is very unreasonable or very not based in a lot of fact. It's based on assumptions. It's based on true fear that they have, that, you know, that you might be, there might be something about you that they don't see. There might, you know, you might have the potential to betray them. You know, they have a fear that they're connecting with somebody that they could have this beautiful long-term connection, possible marriage with. And their heart wants that. Their heart, you can clearly see, their heart wants that happiness, that joy. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, you know, is a very, very small message of love. It can also be an apology. So they might feel that they might be waiting for an apology from you. They might feel like they deserve an apology. They might feel like you deserve an apology. That might be what's getting in the way of all of this happiness and being together with you. If an apology is what's standing in the way of being together, that's a little bit sad, right? You know, both of you might feel like you owe the other person an apology. You know, there might be some guilt in your heart, or there might be guilt in their heart, thinking that we've done something wrong here. Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Usually the answer is no. Almost always the answer is no. Because you say you say it for a reason. You say things for a reason. Usually there's no accident in what you say. So if you feel like you need to apologize for something, I'm usually geared on the side that you don't have to apologize for it, but you have to look at what you said, or they have to look at what they said or did. Why did I react the way that I did? But this person's heart wants to be together with you. They want to be happy with you. What would this person say if they were completely uninhibited? What would this person say to you if they were completely uninhibited? Communication. What would they say? Four of Swords. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. There's something that, you know, I spend a lot of time thinking about when it comes to you, but I hide out because I'm afraid to say it. Okay? I think a lot about the situation. I think a lot about you, but I'm afraid to say what I think. Why? Four of Cups. I'm afraid you're going to leave me. I'm afraid, you know, and if you aren't with me right now, I'm afraid you're never going to come back to me. I focus on these 3 cups that are empty instead of focusing on the Ace of Cups that's being offered to me. I can't see your love or your feelings right now because of everything that has not completely worked out here, or things that have gone wrong between us. I'm afraid of what you would say to me. I'm afraid of you breaking my heart. I'm afraid of the loss, the potential loss, because I tend to go towards the worst case scenario in my mind. Eight of Pentacles. I would tell you that I would want this to work more than anything else. But the heaviest energy, we've got fours here. Fours are about what's going on in the physical world right now. So nothing is going on. You know, this person isn't expressing their feelings. They're being very quiet because they're thinking heavily about, I feel, about you. And then Eight of Pentacles. It's like, what do I have to do in the physical world? It might be overwhelming to me. It might be overwhelming to me. It's easier for me to be quiet. It's easier for me to focus on why something can't work versus why it can. That's what this person would communicate to you. So how does this person see you right now? How do they see you in the physical world? Four of Cups. This is the second time that we've had the Four of Cups. Okay? So they see you as thinking that this probably isn't going to work. Okay? Because you're feeling rejected. You're feeling like this person might know they rejected you. You're feeling kind of low. You're kind of feeling... Again, you're focusing on why something can't work versus why it can. This is pessimism. They see you as a little bit pessimistic right now. Why is that? Six of Swords. You might see this person as having moved on from you, as moving you might see them as moving towards something else, moving away from you, traveling away from you, being at a great distance. You know, I feel like distance might be an issue here. They might see distance as an issue. They might see you from a distance. But they see you as almost defeated in a way. Four of Cups. You can't see that cup of love that they might have for you. And you're focused on the three empty cups that are here. You know, what do those three empty cups mean for you? Because you're in the energy of maybe giving up. What's contributing to that? Two of Pentacles. All right, so they actually see you as being a little bit of, you know, you might be stalling with them. You might say, well, that's not the case, you know, at all. They're stalling with me. They're playing games with me. but it can very easily be flipped when you look at it from each person's perspective. So, you know, we've got a lot of 4s, we've got a lot of 3s. It's all, you know, it's mostly minor arcana. So these are things that the two of you, you know, can truly, this is in your control. These are based on the decisions that you're making. You know, it's like you go back and forth here. This person sees you as being very distant from them, as focusing on why something can't happen versus why something can. And they see you as stalling. So in that respect, they might be expecting you to say something to them. They might be expecting you to put it on the line for them. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. One thing that is notable here, we only have 4 of Cups. That's, you know, that's important because we're going to see how many cards repeat. And 4 of Cups so far is the only one that repeats. So if you're in a pessimistic energy, you've got to reassess that. If you don't believe in this connection, or you don't believe that this person is coming towards you, or you don't believe that this relationship is something that can grow, then that's what you're going to see. That's what they're going to see, because that's what you believe. So what does this person know, or what is this person's intuition telling them about this connection? Strength. Somewhere in this connection, there's a strong bond, there's a strong connection, and that connection makes both of you feel very vulnerable. Okay, because our greatest strength comes from what makes us feel vulnerable, or what we allow ourselves to be vulnerable to. So there's a strong bond here somewhere. Card of Leo, you might be dealing with a Leo. I feel like that's Leo or Sagittarius. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. There's something they intuitively, I feel like they intuitively connect with you. And when they do, when they feel at their most vulnerable, I feel like that's when they connect with you the best. Magician. I feel like this person spends a lot of time thinking about this, thinking about what it is they want, and they are seeing signs when it comes to you. They're seeing signs that there is connection here. They intuitively feel a magical connection that makes them feel vulnerable. And it may appear to you as though they're not as interested as you might hope for. You know, and it all boils down to, at the end of the day, you know, have you made yourself vulnerable to this person? Have you shared your deepest feelings about this person? If you have, you know, and I feel like at some point you probably did, you know, and this person might be hanging on for whatever reason. But what else do we have? Wheel of Fortune. So we have all major arcana when we're asking what this person intuitively feels. They feel a destined pull towards you. They may not understand completely why. I feel like this destined pull is really forcing them to face what makes them feel vulnerable around you. Okay? There might be a magical type of connection here that just gets pushed aside. Like, I don't know how to deal with this. I've never dealt with this before. I don't know what this is. I'm seeing signs. I'm seeing numbers. I'm seeing my person's name. I don't know what this is. It might be a little scary to them. The only card in your reading, and this is the only reading so far that this has happened, we've seen Four of Cups twice. So what that's telling me, the hidden message here is that we've got to flip our energy, Capricorn, because this person is seeing you being very pessimistic about this connection. All right? That's very low vibration. You know, you might be feeling in some way rejected. You might be feeling, you know, that this person in some way broke up with you or moved on from you or wants to do that. And if that's the case, if that's truly the case, you know, this energy wouldn't show up the way it is. You know, I feel like whoever your person is, and they might be a fire sign, they really struggle with making themselves completely vulnerable to whoever they have feelings for. And that ultimately makes you feel like maybe they are in some way disinterested. They have to in some way have the upper hand, and that's what they're doing right now. And that's, don't let that stop you from sharing how you feel. If anybody in your life tells you they don't want you, that they don't want you in their life, you know, and they make that very clear at least 2 or 3 times, let that person go. Truly. Because sometimes it does take 2 or 3 times, and I would say no more than 3 times. If somebody makes it very clear to you that this is not something they want, let it go. All right, so let's look at this. Let's look at the Lenormand cards. Middle card first, most significant. We have the significant feminine. All right, that might be you, that might be the other person. What do we have here? We have the dice. It's a risk. Whoever this person is, masculine or feminine, feels like the significant feminine in this connection is a risk. Okay? It might be because this person is unpredictable. Okay? Sagittarian energy can be very unpredictable. What else do we have here? We have the anchor, which is about being emotionally anchored. This person, I feel like, is emotionally anchored to you. They may not know why. They may not know that, you know, the vulnerability that they feel is what they're supposed to feel in a true loving connection. They might be used to having a certain level of control. They like knowing that maybe you have a lot of feelings for them, but they haven't expressed the full extent of their feelings to you. That seems risky to them. But I feel like what is important for you to change is 4 of Cups. You need to focus on that Ace of Cups that somebody here has for you. They do. And if you're focused on the 3 cups that have spilled over, whatever those 3 cups mean to you, get rid of it. It's past. Ace of Cups, it's like there's new love here, or there's a new opportunity to renew love here. And this person's intuition is saying, you know, they're trying to manifest something that makes them feel vulnerable. And that is the dichotomy here that this person struggles with. Why would I be manifesting something that makes me feel vulnerable? Because they need it. They need to connect with that emotional part of themselves. Because destiny, the wheel wants to move forward here. All right, so whoever the feminine is in this situation, the feminine makes the other person feel like they're taking a risk. If you're dealing with a feminine, you might know that this person is risky. You might know that this person's behavior is all over the place. And it's because they're not comfortable with that vulnerability that they feel when they connect with you. They're emotionally anchored to you, and they may not even know why. Okay? All right. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you're looking for your own 7-question reading, you can reach out to me. All the details are below in the description box. Or if you're wanting a deeper, more personal reading with your own questions, you can reach out to me, and I'm here for you. All right, so thanks so much, and have a great week. All right, bye.